by the oven until her screams had stilled, and the witch was cooked. And then, because even children can't survive on sweets, they divided up the body of the old witch and ate her.
Gut. Ach du Scheiße. Wo ist der Sohnemann?
Hansel and Gretel. I used to read it to Callum when the electricity was shut off. Those poor children. The whole world against them. The forest, the birds, the old witch, even their own parents. I used to imagine that Callum and I were the kids in that story. Not mother and son, but brother and sister, hand in hand against the unkind world. We were always hungry, looking for our own house made of candy. Looking for the sweetness that could take the pain away. Hunger leads people to desperate, terrible places where the tree branches reach like claws. Stay where you are! Wait, Callum!
Catch me, Mommy.
Another accident. This place.
Der arme Teddybär.
Callum, where did you go?
This way.
Where are you, Callum?
Over here.
Callum, where did you go? Callum! This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy. The guy just snapped. Those poor kids. Don't hide from me, Callum.
This way, Mommy.
I can't get on while it's moving. Callum? Where'd you go? Oh, I remember this. Callum?
Mother Duck said quack, 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 quack.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
Oh, Alter.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are.
Catch me, Mom.
Hello?
This way, Mommy.
Constant crashes and 80s music. Guess it floats someone's boat. Stop! Callum! No. Stop! Stop! Stop, Doctor! Stop it, please! Come to Mommy, Callum. Callum! Wait for Mommy!
Can't catch me.
Ja, eigentlich liegt er ja nicht lang oben, ne? Aber.
Don't be afraid. Mommy is coming, Callum! It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother. Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff. Where are you, Callum? Callum? Tell Mommy where you are! you? Callum! People come into your life for a reason. Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk. We talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love. It felt like a fairy tale. I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died. According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason. I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Ach du meine Güte, was ist er denn? Ach, weg ist er.
Callum? Callum! Stay where you are! Callum, where did you go?
Tja, ne?
Callum!
He's watching me.
Please, Callum, tell me where you are!
Don't do it, Mommy.
A lot of people idolize their children. You hear them talking about their kids and just the way they talk, their fucking voices make me want to vomit. My angel likes to read, and little Johnny is so good on the piano. Fuck those people! You give up 9 months of your life carrying them, you traumatize yourself giving birth to them, and then you spend the rest of your life as their slave. Wiping asses, mopping up piss, feeding them. Little life-sucking monsters who take and take and take until... we all go insane. Any parent who pretends otherwise is just dishonest. That's called choice supportive bias. I am honest. Callum really grinds my gears, and he owes me everything. Everything. It'd serve the little fuck right if I just abandoned him.
Die ist ja leicht angepisst, die Frau.